Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for July 2018. Today is the 21st of June, so this energy is taking place from present moment on, let's say. I went this month by number of views, and boy, did you show me your love. It was, close to 68,000, and wow, thank you guys. Thank you. I don't know. You just never know. I just sit here and think like, did I think that a video of mine would go, and get that many views? No. But I never rolled it out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not rolling it out. And I hope it continues to grow. I just love you guys. Anyway, I'm not going to talk. So, we're going to do your reading next. Alright, so we have the Chinese singing bowl. If you have your headphones on. I am, still learning to make it sing. But I also do like to tap it. I really enjoy the tone. So, this is a little higher. Okay. This is just to really clear your chakras. This is to bring you to the present moment. Get you centered, Releasing the outcome is great for that. Breathe in, literally breathe in the sound. And then exhale any negativity. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and begin. Beautiful. Okay. I don't know. Just seems to open me up. So, it's a welcome addition. Alright, Aquarius, let's see what's going on. This is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising. Those who are just intuitively guided. Which is more and more. And I love seeing that, because really we all have all elements within us, right? And sometimes that's why you can just randomly pick on a video and it makes sense. And maybe it's a fire sign video and you're Earth. Remember, we're looking at this reading from above, not to feel any emotions of it, but to view it from above, objectively. Well, I can tell you right now, I have a feeling it's going to be about love, because I did see the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like it just wanted me to peek at it. Not bring it out, not hash it out at this moment, just boop. So, we shall see. I feel like there's someone out there, you're on one of those dating websites, and you swipe left, swipe right, swipe left, swipe left, right. And it's becoming a habit. You know, especially the swiping left. Nope, nope, nope. Just be aware of that. So, it's like you are, you know, you may be looking for deep love, but the way that you're going about it, it's just not going to bring you the results that you're looking for. I'm not telling you to give up. I'm telling you to be aware. Okay? Be mindful. Let's say that. Mindful. Okay. Aquarius, what's going on? What's going on? Month of July. Alright, pull my spirit guides in. Most health reading. Alright, let's see what we have. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Princess of Pentacles. It's like somebody is receiving an epiphany. Maybe a business deal or a new idea about a business. Something that may be setting you on a path of discovery. We have the Empress. This Empress is well, it feels like the Empress is the one who is feeding your energy, giving you this epiphany. And it's like you know the importance of it. some of you, this is something that you feel, you know, you are doing something that what drives you is truly the feeling of making your mother proud. You know, that is like your driving force. Doesn't necessarily have to be your birth mother. But, you know, whoever set you off on this path, you have a lot of gratitude towards. There's a lot of gratitude. It's like whatever this is, and we'll get into it, whatever it's coming to you, whatever you're realizing or beginning, it, you know, like all great things, it starts as an idea, an epiphany. Yet when you receive it, or even maybe down the road, you start to realize, you know, this felt above me. You know, I feel this in my readings. You know, this is what I mean when I say I see the views, and then I, you know, if I allow myself to look at my lower self, it's like I still see that small town girl. And I don't know why I'm saying that, other than sometimes this is our driving force. And, you know, it looks like what it is, what's going on is putting you into some kind of action. Let's get some more cards. I'm noticing a lot of oranges, reds, yellow. So, I mean, everything looks like wherever this path is taking us, it is, definitely feels like the right way. It's adventure, yet there's a safety within it. For some, it's like adrenaline seeking, you know, that point. And I feel like that because I feel like there's really no fear behind it. I feel like it's taking me different places. All right, let me shuffle. I had the Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, this is something that you're willing to definitely invest the time in. Definitely put the effort behind it. And for some of you, you know, this could be still the planning stages. You're about to embark on this. But there's a sense of confidence. Even if it's a risk, there's a sense of confidence, a sense of well-being almost. Look at that, the Nine of Cups. Wow. What are you guys doing? You know, this is about your wish. You know, here we have it, right beside the Seven of Pentacles. And Seven of Pentacles is about, you know, nurturing those seeds of intention. So, remembering it's remembering certain seeds of intention, certain things that maybe you've been wanting to do, right? So that seed is already out there, and it's sitting next to like your wish coming true. Wow, okay. Wow. Jeez. 2 of Cups. Okay, wow. Sorry, I don't know why you keep saying wow. And I have the King of Wands. And, you know, I consider the Empress all signs, but I definitely feel the fire, the creativity. I feel the Earth, the Taurus, the experience, the knowing. And I have this King of Wands here, who ironically I seem to put between the Empress and the 2 of Cups. He's showing up as the King of Wands, not the Emperor. He looks like he is thinking about something. Probably you. You know, he's not the Emperor, but is matching the colors. So, let's face it, you don't become the Emperor until the job is done, until the quest is won, right? Until you are the Emperor. The Emperor, you really roll more from, you know, you roll outward, you know, then you roll with the Knight's taking the action. So the King, all the action has not been taken yet to create this 2 of Cups. Okay, so, you know, someone showing up. Now, I don't know which one is you yet. I'm definitely feeling a Sun and Earth connection. You know, that's not it, but I do want you to know I am feeling that connection, a Sun and an Earth connection. Okay. I don't know why, I'm just like staring at him. Staring at this king, I'm almost like asking him, what? What is you're thinking about? You know, he's the King of Wands, so he wants to take action, right? But here, he's thinking. You know, I feel like this king is realizing that if I enter into the picture of this Empress, I gotta be ready. Like, I gotta be that person. I gotta be able to, give them everything they deserve. Be an equal partner to them. And the seeds, the intention feels like it's been planted. It's been already planted. Matter of fact, it feels like somebody went back to nurture it. And when they did, it got everything. It brought this, it brought your wish to your reality. At the King of Cups on the bottom, I don't really feel the urge to like go into him, but he could certainly represent Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You know, it is like, I feel like, okay, I feel like, I'm just going to roll with it. I feel like this Princess of Pentacles is someone who has definitely put effort in or towards a relationship, or what they want from a relationship, how they want the relationship to be. But what I'm feeling is, you know, this isn't just like words of, you know, you have to match my vibration, and playing that, why am I feeling this? But like playing that energy of, I'm vibrating high, but you're really not. And that's not for everyone. But there's a few of you, it's like, you're not. And, I don't know, it just seems like somehow it affects you. Well, I know how it affects you. You know, I know I'm jumping around a little bit, but I feel like for some of you, it's like, give me the word. Give me the word. It may be, give me the commitment. With the Ace of Swords here, the wanting to start a path, a new path, but, you know, this has got to be, no wonder you have to show up as the Emperor, depending on what side of this reading you're on. Because I feel like this is someone who has put the time, put the effort in. You know, maybe to hone a craft, but also to hone themselves. Also to kind of free themselves. You know, it's like they're willing to go with the flow. But I feel like it just got to a point. Alright, let's bring the crystal vision out. Well. Oh, you know what? I called this a crystal vision. This is not the crystal vision. That's probably why they, like, spit out like that. Excuse me? What's our name? the Universal Tarot. I believe. Alright, I'm going to dig in a little bit deeper. A lot deeper, actually. You know, I want to say, like, this is really quite beautiful, loving energy. And for some of you, it just may not have arrived yet. So let's I don't know if I want to start at the Empress or the Ace of Swords. Because I feel like it's through the Empress that the Ace of Swords is here in a way. But let's go ahead. We'll start at the Ace of Swords. I have the Page of Wands. I have the Fool. And I have the World card. So two major arcanas. And it's funny how all of them are looking this direction. But they're looking to this ace, but they're all looking the exact same way. So it's just like, you know, this is just part of your path. I feel like this Fool, I feel like it's showing up in some way to motivate you. To get you to get you moving on your path. So what it feels like is maybe you've lost like passion, the passion to go forward. Whatever the reason is, you know, we'll figure out. But this is I just feel like it's energy being given to you, whether it is a person, you know, a physical person, an idea, you know, this epiphany. It's something, or it's someone. It's funny, it's like they're coming from the new world. They're coming from the new world to get you moving, to trigger you, to remind you of something. You know, it's almost like the Fool jumped out as your higher self. You know, it's like you are looking the wrong direction. The Fool is want to turn you around. Wow. Because, you know, there is some type of awakening. Some type of clarity. Usually after a pretty tough journey. So what's ever within this Ace of Swords is really a blessing for you. And, you know, it's funny because here I have the Page of Wands going left, and I have the Page of Pentacles going right. Page of Pentacles, you're receiving. But, I don't know. It's like, yes, one looks much more abundant, much more knowledgeable, but there's also a lot of white here, so there's like a purity within this. Almost like, not meaning to get stuck. Not realizing I was stuck, and now I have that. I have that because I'm meant to go this direction, into this next time period. Something new wants to open up, but something old needs to complete. You know, so be careful looking back too far, because, you know, it's almost that element of getting stuck there. This feels like definitely help, though. Okay. Let's look at the Princess of Pentacles. Actually, I'm going to jump over the Empress. So, the advice, or what it is, this Ace of Swords is about, I can't take that. Is about just to get you moving on your path. Get you to, you know, it's like be aware. Be aware of the direction you're going. Are you going the right direction? You know, take everything else out of the world. Like, take all the elements out. You know, how do you, as the I am, what is in front of you? What you're doing right now is creating what your reality is going to be tomorrow, and so on. So it's like, I don't know if it's spiritual help or an actual person coming in, like, and it's not in a scolding, any kind of judgmental way. It's just like, So it does change you, though. It changes your direction. Okay, let's look at this. I have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. I have the Strength card. I have the Three of Swords. And I have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is usually in action. You know what I mean? Like, he is standing guard. He knows where he's been. You know, I'm not going to quit now. Yet here he feels defeated. Why? Well, he's attached to the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords. Even how I laid the cards is like he's attached to the Three Swords. And it's funny, if I have a partnership beginning, or, you know, you're, I don't know, like you're not really at the commitment level, you're unsure of what's going on, you know, what are we? Who are we? You know, I can see that where it's like two people focusing on two different things. One focusing on overcoming a new beginning, you know, and having this new beginning. Feeling like it's a pretty solid offer, so to speak. But then there's someone else who is focused on the Three Swords. Prior pain. And that prior pain is putting them in the mode of being defeated. Being defeated, even though strength is above. But it's a strong energy to get through. Okay, so we're looking at the Princess of Pentacles. You know, wow. You know, for some of you, this is about someone bringing you some type of strength. This may be you bringing it to someone else. You giving them some type of inner strength. Some may not be able, you know, some may be forced to focus on this heartbreak. It may be in the form of disease. It's like you know, it's like they're in the mode of bad things always happen to me. Bad things always happen to me. Especially when it comes to love. Doesn't matter how many times I try, and I've tried. I've given my heart away at least 3 times. Maybe 2. But it's like that fear of committing. Because it's so deep. And, you know, it's funny, it's like, what is this King of Wands thinking about? Well, I feel like this is him. This is him thinking about, remembering, and even still feeling this 3 of Swords. He's aware of it. But he still fears it. You know, it hasn't touched him, so to speak. Him or her, by the way. It hasn't, this Three of Swords that they're almost expecting, right? They are. I mean, look at this. He's covering his mouth. He's covering his mouth. So, you know, look at that. Covering his mouth. So he's afraid to speak, especially with swords, to speak his truth. Right? And his truth is, you know, you are the Empress. This is how he sees you. This is who you are. You know, male or female, this is confidence, yet this is, you know, this is ability to show love without expectations. Now, that doesn't mean it's okay for people to walk on me. What it means is I'm confident in myself. And I don't feel the need to hold back love. Because if something is about to be unhealthy for me, be wrong for me, I'll be aware of it. I am the Empress. So he is trying to figure out how to let this go, yet at the same time expecting it. It's like a yo-yo. How do I let it go? And so all I do is think about it. Think about it. And, you know, I'm wondering what is the cause of this Three of Swords. You know, you're part of it because the Empress is a 3, you are a 3. All of a sudden, I feel like I got to move around. Okay. So, he's trying to get over that way of being. You know, it's like it's somebody who at times feels this blessing. Because in reality, it really is a blessing. It really is of your wish, right? But there are elements that need to be worked out. Well, I mean, they don't have to be. You can jump into something, but clearly this person has a high regard for you. I don't know if they show it, you know, because his mouth is covered. And it is due to the past. Definitely due to the past. And I don't know if it's you offering, you know, I have to tell you, it's almost like this person, if they don't make up their mind, there could be new opportunity, new love coming your way. Because your wish hasn't changed. You know, what your wish was about was how you want love. Let me rephrase that. It was about, you were clear on certain things. Humor. It's not that you were trying to control, but I don't know. I don't know how to say it other than your wish hasn't died. You still know what you want. You know what you want in your lover. You know it. You planted that seed. Here it is. Isn't that funny? Wow, I just realized that. It's like, you planted that seed and bam, here it is. I mean, I know I felt it in the Princess of Pentacles, but like, phew. And it may have taken a lot of courage to get to where you're at. You know, it's like the Empress is overcome. She has conquered. She has conquered past fears, or this is her journey. This is what, and I feel like it's you. It's like, this is what you're doing. You are conquering fears. You're now taking things on instead of being afraid and turning away. You know, it's like that energy of a challenge coming in front of me, but this time I see it for what it is. And so what the Fool was like saying too, like, go towards it. I don't know about down here. You know, is this king going to just sit there? You know, it's like I have the Nine of Wands against the Nine of Cups. So it's like your wishes against this effort. So again, you know, that feeling of putting in the effort. Like, I feel like you have put in the effort. You've already done it. You've done it, and it's like, it's almost like you don't even have, I have no regrets. If this is a breakup from a prior person, it's like, no regrets. So you're feeling very confident, but listen, it didn't come overnight. But you're in a pretty good place. So this new chapter wants to open up. It's weird, I forgot what card I was even clarifying. You know, I'm just going to say, because I don't know why, but I just, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12, which is 3. Here's the 3 again. You know, are they feeling their own guilt? Is this why they're having a hard time? Are they feeling their own karma? You know, that energy of blaming someone else for doing something when it's exactly what you're doing, but somehow it allows you to justify it in your mind. Of course, not most of us, but yes, there are people who think like that. And I have to say, also, you know, I feel the energy of like prior asking them about any type of I don't want to say deception. Any type of sneakiness. I have a feeling they probably took a fit. They probably, you know, it sounds like I'm describing narcissistic energy. However, I don't feel like I am. I feel like what I'm describing is someone who is going through a lesson, and it is like not sinking in. Because I feel like, you know, they keep having to repeat this lesson. The one good thing, though, is the king is thinking about it, though, right? He's thinking about it now. So maybe he is looking at this for what it truly is, which is awareness. It's awareness. You know, what did I expect from the Empress when I wasn't even communicating? What did I think was going to happen? You know, the one thing we can't forget is we have the Two of Cups here. But this is the energy of being swept off your feet. I don't feel like there's anybody sweeping you off your feet. I don't feel it. I don't feel the person put in the effort. And clearly, out of fear, a little bit of misguided fear, though. But you know what? Here's the thing, Aquarius. I feel like you're walking in going, you know what? This is your thing to figure out. This is your thing. Because what's going on in my life is I'm starting to notice, I'm starting to be aware of these blessings, of these seeds of intentions, my wishes. They're coming to me. Why? Because I went on a path of self-discovery. I did not get to this Empress overnight. You know, I had this lower energy at one time, but doing something about it, overcoming it, definitely was strength here, overcoming that. While you're sitting here focusing on it, you're focusing on other people's heartache, though, on what others have done to you, not me, not me. And if it was me, it was done to you as in protection for myself. You know, the Fool definitely coming from fifth dimension, popping out your higher self, making you aware of you being stuck, but you're stuck on what feels like the wrong path. And it's not that you're on the wrong path. It's almost like you have the wrong perception of it. So you need to turn the thinking around, I feel. Because something new wants to begin. Something abundant. Something that you can run with. Something that will be yours. You know, whether this is love or opportunity, I feel like it's both. Okay. I think what I want to do is I'm going to take a card on the Ace of Pentacles and Strength and a card on the Nine of Wands and Three of Swords. I have the Seven of Wands. You know, somebody got tired of defending themselves. I have the Knight of Swords. Wow. So, you know, when there was communication, it seemed to be quite nasty. You know, downright nasty. Here I have, you know, if I look at this as feminine and masculine energy, because that's kind of how I'm feeling it. You know, here I have what feels like the Empress. Before she became the Empress, you know, needing to learn how to defend herself, needing to learn how to stand up for herself, how to overcome these mental challenges, because the Knight of Swords, man, and it's rushing in. Like, the minute you start to get clarity, bam, tries to knock you off your feet. But it doesn't work. It may have, right? Because they got to the 9 of Wands here with that action, but no. You know, you just have too much spiritual help, number one. You're just vibrating on a higher spiritual level. This is karma. You know, it's almost like it comes right back in a circle to them. And I'm not wishing this upon them. This is a lesson they've got to figure out. We're just seeing it. Okay. Let's keep moving. I feel like the Ace of Swords, the Fool, I feel like the Fool's already done his job. Like, the Fool came in to awaken you. To maybe just awaken you to your own passion, your own desires, your own path, right? But it's not about sitting there and planning it, and it's not. You know, Princess of Pentacles, she is movement. She's got experience behind her. She can through this, you know, she can get through this. Even if this is a lesson, she's picking up what the lesson is, right? And picking up this lesson is what's allowed you to become this Empress. So you didn't sit there and dwell in it. You took it on, you took it in, and then you start moving where it feels like, you know, perhaps this may be this person. Probably is now. I feel like both of you here. But I feel more importantly, it's about a realization of your own path, because this is all about your own wishes manifesting. Maybe not how you planned, right? But definitely the way it should be. So, for your best interest, however this turns out. I mean, already we have the growth. Amazing growth. Okay. So, I have the Devil, at the Tower. I could feel really tough energy coming from that. Wow. Wow. So you the Empress, you know, and you don't have to be the female, I'm telling you. It's the energy of. It's the way I'm explaining it. You know, I have to tell you, this Ace of Swords and the Tower here between the Lovers and the Devil. And the Tower and the Devil both have this dark black behind them. And the Lover's just light and airy. I do feel like for a few of you, this is finding out that, you know, I hate to say this, but you may be with a false twin. You may be having realization of someone that you thought was your soulmate or a twin flame. Listen, it could have been a soulmate because we have more than one soulmate. And soulmate love is beautiful. Love. Beautiful love. And it shows up at the right time. So it is like the Fool is saying, you know, again, you need to turn away from the way you're seeing something. And here I am, I'm seeing it. It's a false idea of someone. You know, it's someone that you put on a pedestal and that image of them is crashing down. Why, you know, for whatever the reason. But listen, I feel like it needed to happen for you because here I have this Two of Cups again. But this time they're standing and they're looking eye to eye. Here, you know, you are swept off your feet. But here you are mirroring each other, eye to eye. You're equals. You know who's in front of you. Here it may have been emotions, right? Getting carried away, romantic. The wanting, the longing of something. But it's showing us with this person that where their attention is and where their lesson is. And listen, this is not about will you and this person ever get back together again. Who knows if it's meant to be, but this is telling you that if you're going through this, if you understand this energy, if someone is doing that, if there is cruel communication, or no communication, but in a kind of a cruel way, in an immature kind of way, they're going through their own lesson. They just got to go through it. That's their energy. And they're the ones that keeps bringing it back to themselves. So you do best to break free from that. But man, you know, and maybe they kept pulling you in the tower, pulling you in the tower. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. Right? Over and over and over. I may be going extreme here. But in reality, especially if this is, you know, was soulmate love down here, this may have been something that you've been tied to. Something that you needed to let go, but you were having a hard time. So it's like you're putting it aside now. This is what the universe is asking of you. This is what your higher self is asking of you. Put this aside. Put it to bed. It doesn't mean give up the idea of ever coming back with this guy, but, and you know, I feel like you've already done this, because I feel like you're already on this path of self-discovery. And then I hear of this Two of Cups, which feels very pure to me. Very meant to be. Very healing. I'm going to look a little closer at him. Look at that, the Six of Cups. Well, that's too many. You know, Six of Cups, someone from your past, remembering happier times. You know, Ken is meaning this person does come back, does bring back this feeling of love again. Of course it could. But I want you to understand something. It's like, until that is the case, right? Until, because this is such different energy than where they're at. Until that is the case, I just feel like you're meant to continue on your path. It's almost like, I don't know. I want to ask a question. 6, 7, 8. 8 cups. 8 cups. Tell me more about this 2 and 6 of Cups. Tell me more. That's 2 and 6 of Cups. At the Hangman. So it's almost like a promise that was made that still hasn't come to light, right? It's, you know, and it doesn't feel like, it's not that you were in a rush for like serious anything. It's just that you weren't getting the feelings of love. You weren't feeling happy, joyful. You know, you just weren't. King of Swords. Wow. You know, it's like, I don't even know why I'm going back. I feel like I'm kind of going backwards now in the reading, but it feels like an explanation of what's going on here, because I feel like, you know, I do feel like you had belief in this relationship, you know, and you were feeling this love. But I feel like, you know, because it's adding up to the 8 of Cups, it's like almost for what was promised to be fulfilled, that part never came. Part never came. You know, someone was definitely, you know, it's like, wow. I don't know, I feel like this king, and you know, it can be female, just remember that, but I feel like this king is like, oh my god, he's like under such high protection. You know, like he has protected himself to the point that there's no way, you know, he needs to heal this on his own. But I feel like, you know, you waited. You did wait. You tried to even help it along, but it didn't move. It just didn't move. It wasn't fulfilled. So you left. You definitely left. Okay, I don't know why we're still going backwards there. So, I'm going to go down to the Nine of Cups. You know, I know what your wish is. You know, your wish is for a pure love. But not just that. You know, like, man, I see, like, a path of abundance. And I kind of love how I look at it now, like the Two of Cups is the last card. So yes, I want the best love on my path, but, you know, I want also my dreams to come true. So it's kind of like this person of the past you're kind of leaving behind because they couldn't catch up with you energetically if they tried. Not right now. You're just vibrating on two different levels. I have the Six of Wands and Judgment. And what was I looking at? The Nine of Cups for Lisa. Which makes sense, you know? First of all, it just feels like, you know, it feels like it's a freedom. It's like a freedom to be yourself. You know, it's like this freedom to be yourself is also part of your wish. The freedom to create whatever it is. You know, it's just to be you. All of you, though. I'm telling you, there's something going on with you where you're changing, and this lower type of love won't fit on your path. This, you know, you're all about vibrating on a much higher level. You want to seek this knowledge. You're taking on the energy of the Empress. That higher wisdom. You know, this is like a rebirth. Victory over it. Being able to say yes, right? Saying, okay, I got you, fool. I got you. I'm turning around. I'm turning around. And, you know, this is when your abundance starts. This is when we have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, low flying plane. Super low. You can probably feel the vibration of it. It's like you're flying away, you know? It's going low and slow so you can jump on board. Get on the train of love. Okay. I have Three of Cups, and I was going to look at Seven of Pentacles. So I like that a lot. You know, I like that you're celebrating, you know, you're beginning to celebrate the harvest. The harvest must be coming out. Five of Swords, well, look at that. That's part of what you're celebrating. You know, the Five of Swords, you are walking away. You know, it's just energy you can't get along with. It's, you know, it's people, you know, it could be some of your friends. It's like you're cutting cords to those who don't fit within your life. You know, remember I said it's like the new earth? So you're cutting these ties. And, you know, this is a must because it's like you are going on this journey. You know, this is like a soul journey. And, it feels fun. It feels exciting. Just had to, well, just had to get over this. I am not going to take these. I just don't like the way they came out. And if they want to come out, they'll come back out. Okay. You know, this is even like celebrating the power to be able to even do that now. You know, it is victory over. You know, it's a shallow victory because, you know, it has pain attached to it, right? But you can leave it in the past now. So I have the Star card and the King of Pentacles just popped out. I'm not really sure on what and why, other than, you know, we had this energy first. Walking away from something that, you know, it just didn't serve me. It was, you know, a truth here, a truth there, a lie here, little communication. It didn't serve me. You know, negative energy and people trying to bring me down. No. You know, because, listen, this is about my wish. You're on my path, right? I'm not on your path. You're on my path, and I can kick you off at any time I want. You know, it's almost like you're coming to that realization, because that's what you're doing here. You know, you're saying goodbye to these your old ways of being. They're bullshit. Other people's bullshit. You're saying goodbye to it. And, you know, because what are you doing? You're ushering something in. You're ushering in your dream. You know, you thought your dream was fulfilled. You thought your dream was fulfilled with this person. But what you're finding is this is truly who you've been manifesting. Isn't that weird? Completely different energy. So we look at the King of Pentacles, and listen, I'm looking at this from his higher self. And by the way, this is, you know, your card attached to him. I'm definitely looking at this from his higher self because I know the King of Pentacles energy in their lower self. But in their higher self, you know, what they truly want, what they truly stand for is loyalty and honesty. You know, if they're coming from their higher self, you know, if they're showing as the Emperor in, you know, compared to your Empress, vice versa, this is energy that you can absolutely trust. This is stable energy. You know, are they and you both, is this new love that two of you are manifesting together? Kind of feels like that way. You know, it's like you're going to come out on his own, a separate message. I also feel like this is, you know, this is, you know, we have to remember this is probably different messages for different people, because I feel like this is also about someone, someone's not going to give up on you. What do I mean by that? So why would Aquarius be giving up on them? Because I feel like this is different. Maybe you come in with that expectation. Because we have to remember the King of Pentacles can see the bigger picture. So we can come in with a certain energy, you know, feel that we're all this way, but then it feels like, you know, this King of Pentacles can see through that. See the authentic you. You know, it's funny, it's like this king is seeing the injured you. The you that has just been through life. You know? You know, they're seeing you for your real self. This is beautiful. I feel like this is something that you are going to be unaware of. Them coming in. But they're looking at you. You know, it's like you're down here, and I'm sorry I'm not showing you the cards, but sometimes I feel like I just need to concentrate on them. But it's like you're down here within the Star card. You know, I want to manifest, like, number one, you're completely naked. So they are seeing your authentic self. But also, this is the ability, you know, you will feel like you can be your authentic self. There's nothing to hide. It feels refreshing, I have to tell you. It's like, you know, like, I don't have to hide anything. They're not, it just feels refreshing. But it's like, you're going to manifest this person to you. And by the way, that's probably the other two cups. And it's going to feel, I'm telling you, it's just going to feel unexpected. And I love that it's coming out on both, you know, it's touching your wish card and the action of it, you know, manifesting of it. And it's almost like this king is like, hello, I'm right behind you, hello, here I am. You know, like, why aren't you seeing me? Three of Pentacles, you know, which is weird because I often feel that's a card of, well, I feel it's a card of acknowledgement. And, you know, here's this three, here's this Empress, three again. But I often feel like this is somebody definitely look at that. Wow. This feels like love. This feels like everything. I have to tell you, I'm looking at this ace, and I'm noticing, like, the water. As it hits the ground, it's sprouting vegetation. And it was weird because sometimes when I am taking a break in between readings, I may listen to, you know, one of my favorites. And who did I listen to? Nubian News, which I believe I've seen your comments on here. You have to let me know. But I watched one of her videos. Oh my gosh, I forget which one. It was a Virgo one. As I was just, you know, doing my office stuff and that. And it took me into such a deep meditation. And in this meditation, and maybe this is why I had it, maybe I was meant to tell you, to explain to you how this may feel. So in this meditation, I became the other half of pure love, of loving another so deeply, and knowing that love was coming right back at me. I mean, it's just the deepest type of love I've ever felt through this meditation. Definitely romantic love. And it was a feeling of abundance. And what I noticed is that our love together made our land, because we were actually on this beautiful porch, and there was just rolling hills, and we made our land, well, our love just turned our land abundant, and vegetation grew, and through that, we would take that, and I mean, it was a long image, because I had images of me, like, the two of us in the field, just laughing and loving, but, you know, and as we're just laughing and loving in the field, like, our crops are just growing, so we take these crops, right, that are coming from unconditional love, they're growing on our land, and we take them to the community. And with those crops, we feed much of the community, those who need help. We become so abundant that we then have to hire people to help us take care of the land. And these people that we hire become our deepest family. So it is I don't know how to explain it, but it taught me immediately the importance of unconditional love, of not accepting even less than that, right? Because it tells me that it's there, it's out there. And there is purpose to it, right? So our love, you know, this person, their love, your love, it is with great purpose and great joy. You know, here's this beautiful white dove dropping down. You know, it's so weird because here's this dove dropping the host into this cup. And I have the King of Pentacles like sitting right above it. It looks like he's putting his pentacle, it's his pentacle, going into this cup. Wow. I don't want you to get lost in the signs, okay? And you know, it's like, here you are. This is also part of your dream. You know, having a dream is not a one-part series. You know, I don't get one dream and only one dream for my entire life, right? I can dream as big as I want. I can plant as many seeds as I want, right? I am creating my own destiny here. And I just got to be open to that fact. I don't think that's what I was going to say. It's so weird how something just leaves my mind. All right. I don't know. So, you know, I don't know what I'm going to look at, because it's like this person is offering you the purest of love. You know, I kind of feel like you don't see it yet, or it just wasn't, this person's not meant to come in yet. I just feel like going down that line of questioning. I want to know more about this person. I don't want to lose this track. So you're on this path of self-discovery, right? The Five of Wands. It's almost like someone was telling you what you wanted to hear. Someone was, you know what happened? It just feels like someone, okay, you know, but you have to take your own part in this, because I feel like you allowed your energy to drift down. And because of that, it feels like, does feel like you were in a battle. And it just feels like it was the kind of battle that nobody can win. There is no victor. But it feels like it was really all lower energy. Seven of Cups. Look at that, the Sun. You know, it's almost just showing me, wow, what a motorcycle. Jeez. You know, sometimes sounds irritate me. And I try not to let, you know, like, I'll be like, "Rrr." Like, why can't it just be quiet? But then, you know, I'll tell myself, well, you know, you can't control that. So then I'll just think, well, then where are they going? Like, where is that person on that motorcycle? Where are they going right now? And sometimes I'll just allow myself to go down that path. It's weird. Okay. I guess it's just my way of dealing with what I need to deal with for right now. So anyways, it's like, you know, these options being open to you, this new way of being, right? You have the Sun here. This is a rebirth. This is a new way of being. This is you seeing your options clearly. You know, it's clear. I can see clear again, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. So before it's like, I'll be damned if I do, I'll be damned if I don't. Double-edged sword. I can't win, no matter what I do. But you've got being enlightened to it. And I have the King of Wands. So I have the energy of Leo. But also, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And it almost feels like here's this king again. It's showing me, it's mirroring who you were battling. What's he shown back up for? Oh my God. You know, look at that. It's almost like we can see the lower energy relationship and we can see the higher energy relationship. Look at this though. This feels like a warning, to be honest. This feels like it's telling you to free yourself. Find your desire. You know, if you are stuck with this lower energy type of relationship, put it on pause if you can't walk away. I need to put this on pause. Give yourself some time to see if these feelings are even real. Some of you, again, false twin flame. Sometimes I feel like we just need to take the titles off because we're concentrated on who you are, you know, how can you service me versus how can I service you? And I don't mean that in a dirty way, by the way, because I know some of you have a dirty mind. So, you know, it's just a different level of vibration. This is about your intuition speaking to you, telling you the direction is this way. Look what happens otherwise. So it's like you knew this Nine of Swords was coming because you protected yourself first. You knew it was coming. You didn't hope for the outcome. That's not how I mean it. But it's almost like you knew what the outcome was going to be. I can see that it's hard. Like, it's hard to walk away from this. You know, it's like, here it is again. Here it is again, but there's no victory over this relationship. And it almost feels like he's trying to steal your thunder, steal your energy in a way. Why the hell? You know, just be aware of that. Why? Because some people don't like to see you do well. Some people, you know, this person may be seeing your own glory, your own growth, and then the opportunity's coming. Somehow they're seeing it, and, you know, listen, it's not making them feel good. They're seeing these options. However they're showing up for you. So, you know, wow. It's like, boy, I hope you break free. This is definitely lower energy, mental shit energy. This lies ahead. You know, this is what you really want. This is what you're hoping for. There is nothing wrong with expecting to be treated like the Empress. You are the Empress. You know, it's like you have this loving, giving soul, heart. Well, if they're not, someone's not giving it back, they're not yours. Give them back. You know, we can't make someone love us, but we can certainly be open to being loved. Wow. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like I went really deep. I don't even know how long it's been. Well, hour and a half. I'm like, not that long. It's pretty long. Okay. I feel like I just want to ask the final outcome. Now, listen, the final outcome is up to you. But this is, you know, Look at this. We have the Hierophant. Card Taurus. You know, it's like, here's the real keys to the kingdom. Yeah, and by the way, here she has this key down here. You know, here is the real keys to the kingdom. Six of Swords. You know, keep moving. Keep having hope. Don't settle. This is moving away from mental energy. People who are just fucking with your mind. People who can't make up their mind. This is about accepting that, and because you're moving on. You're continuing to move. You have goals. You have dreams coming true, right? You're either with me or you're not. I was going to say with me or against me, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the case. So you're not meant to stop, no matter what. But if it doesn't feel right, it's not right. If you know, even if someone says, but you are always in your head, maybe. But what is the trigger from this person that keeps me living in my head? If that is your case, I almost suggest that it's almost like you need to go out and date someone to see if that feeling exists with someone else, because I just don't think so. You know, yes, it may be keeping you in your head, but Four of Cups. So you're moving away from, you know, boy, I'm happy to see this. It's like you're moving away from periods where you just didn't feel like you had control. It just feels like mental confusion and not knowing where you stand within love. And, you know, listen, you're Aquarius, right? You stand for truth. You stand for clarity. It's like if someone is holding that back from you, you don't have a choice but to move forward. It's who you are. You know, the dawning of the new day. The keys to the kingdom lie in front of you, not behind you. The keys to your kingdom. Your creation. Look at that, Temperance. Card of Sagittarius. It's about divine timing. It is, you know, it is like looking at the path of your life and then understanding why we end up right where we end up. It's not that hard to trace it back. You know, we are creating patterns, ripples. Making choices, cause and effect. I need to be aware of the choices that I'm making. But nonetheless, this is telling me that, you know, you haven't missed out on anything. If you feel like you've missed a blessing, you have not. Your blessing lies ahead of you. And listen, it is partly because of who you have become. The ability to walk away and not accept someone's lower energy. You know, I just kind of feel like just because they feel like it. No, you have too many major arcanas like pointing out your worth, right? And This is about your dream. This is your path. It started with the Ace of Swords. This is all about your path. You don't accept lower. Balance your energy, and everything else just falls into place. Balance your energy first. You know, don't expect someone else to balance their energy. If yours isn't, balance your energy. And then everything will just fall in place. You know, that is divine timing. And so it is. And so it is. Beautiful. Okay, guys, I am going to end this reading with some beautiful sound energy to help you with the rest of your evening or your day, depending on when you're watching this, just to fill you up with light and hope, okay? All right, guys, I love you so much. I will see you soon.